seen the delegates start to filter in. This place is getting more and more crowded every single moment. What do you think this convention will bring to Barack Obama's campaign?
This convention is going to bring stark and clear the difference between him and John McCain. John McCain stands for a third term of George Bush. Barack Obama stands for the promise of America and the change that we need on foreign policy, on health care, on energy, on immigration, on so many issues that are so important for the American people. So I'm so excited that we are launching him in his presidential quest in his post-nomination period right here at the Pepsi Center.
Now this is a swing state, and it's a state where we're seeing the race really has tightened up again over the last 4 or 5 weeks. What do you think that Barack Obama has to do in order to win Colorado?
First of all, he is going to win Colorado, and he's going to win it because of the fact that he's a common sense, Main Street kind of guy that's looking for solutions. He's not an ideologue. And I think that's what the people of Colorado and the people of America are looking for. They're looking for solutions, somebody that's results-oriented. Second of all, if the polls have closed, as they have in some states around the country, it's because of the slash-and-burn politics that have come across the television stations and radio stations of America. And that kind of slash-and-burn politicking was exactly what John McCain had rejected back in 2000 against George W. Bush. It's part of a Karl Rove strategy going forward. It has to be rejected by the American people, and I think the American people ultimately are going to do that, and we're going to be victorious.
When you take a look at the two issues, right, that really dominate American politics, and that it's the economy or it's national security, this coming November election, let's pretend it's November, because 100 things I know could change between now and November. But if the election were held today, do you think it would be a referendum on the economy, or do you think it would be national security would be the issue?
I think it'll be both. I think both issues are front and center. I think on the economy, the people of America, especially the middle class, suffers today because of the policies of George Bush. John McCain will bring another 4 years of those failed policies. I think with respect to Iraq and foreign policy, we need to turn the page. We need to have a kind of foreign policy that brings the world back together again. I think the presidency of George Bush is going to go down as the most failed presidency in the history of America. And I think Barack Obama and Joe Biden are the two people that are going to bring that back together to restore the greatness of this country.
Now, this is obviously a time where America is looking for real solutions. People are saying, wow, the people that are polled that haven't quite decided, and it's hard for us to believe probably that people have not made a choice yet one way or the other, but there are still a good portion, 6, 7, 8% of folks that haven't made up their mind on this election. How would you address those people, especially those listening right now in Denver, in the Denver metro area, right here on AM 760? How would you reassure them about a Barack Obama presidency?
I would say to all of the people in Colorado to look into the souls, into the hearts of Barack Obama and Joe Biden. Here, Barack Obama is the son of a single mother from Kansas, a grandfather who he had who was part of World War II and marched in Patton's army, a father from Kenya who came here to America looking for hope and opportunity. And when you look at somebody who has overcome his struggles in his adolescent life and his college life, and he made the choice to be a servant to the people when he could have gone and made millions of dollars in Wall Street. He has struggled knowing what it's like when you can't get money from the bank, when you don't know where the next paycheck is going to come from. That's where the people of America are today. So he was not born with a silver spoon in his mouth, and I think when people look at his heart, know what he's been through, they're going to say, that man represents the common man, that man represents the struggle that we find ourselves in today.
And so how do you think he is, one last question, I know you're almost out of time, so just one last question, sir, and I really appreciate you being with us here today. Here we are in a swing state, in a tight race, and the Latino vote is the swing vote in almost every state in the union. How does Barack Obama secure the Latino vote in any one of these states, but especially this one?
I think in all of those states, people need to know the Barack Obama that I know. Barack Obama has walked in my shoes as a Latino. Barack Obama has walked in your shoes as a Latino. He knows what it's like to be on the long journey of civil rights, knowing that we're in America in progress. He'll never forget that because he's been there. And that means he's not going to forget the Latino community. He's going to have an inclusive America in his heart because that's what he's championed all of his life.
Sir, thank you for being with us here today. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Mario, for having me on your show.
We'll talk to you soon. And that's Senator Salazar right here, live on the one and only Mario Solis Marich Show at the Pepsi Center, the epicenter of change. 303-713-7600, 303-713-7600 is the number. You know what he thinks, you know what I think, but the question is, what do you think? We'll take more of your calls when we get back. Let's go.